Hello, ladies and gentlemen. If you're listening to this, thank you. We greatly appreciate it. There's been a lot of technical difficulties, but we've been in the process of doing this podcast since the beginning of the year. It's April now, so as you can see, this has been something we've really been trying to do. This is the first episode, but this is actually like the fifth episode we recorded. Let's just say a ton of technical difficulties happened that prevented a lot of stuff from coming out early. So if it feels like we jump in on topics that it's like, well, you guys just ran in straight to start talking about that. It's because we had been talking about it for 4 weeks. A bunch of stuff happened technical wise with sound or just footage getting lost, aka my hard drive completely shitting out on me. So yeah, we lost some episodes. I still have some clips from those. So at some point, I think if this is successful enough, we'll probably release those. But just as a little preface, so things don't feel like they're hitting everybody out of nowhere, the original point of starting this podcast was me and Zay both watch a ton of different stuff, and we wanted to recommend each other stuff if we were gonna be spending a lot of time watching some other stuff. So we started off recommending each other a few shows. I recommended him Game of Thrones, Daredevil, I believe those really and The Penguin. He recommended me Hell's Paradise and Jujutsu Kaisen. We both have started those shows. We both have started talking about those shows in previous episodes, and we both will continue talking about those shows until we are finished with them. And the whole point is for every beginning of every podcast, we'll start by going over what we had been talking about previously and just in general those shows that we've been watching. And it's not just limited to the shows we recommended each other, it's to anything that we've been watching in general, but just so it doesn't feel like two guys talking about things they like, that's why we decided to be like, hey, you watch this, so we can just kind of kick it back and have fun talking about. It's always fun to see someone enjoy something that you enjoy or not enjoy something that you enjoy and get to talk about that. So that's what the whole first segment's about. Second segment, typically we're just keeping up with whatever's going on in the news for fiction, whether that be, I know for this episode, we had some talks about Spider-Man, stuff like that. There's a lot of Spider-Man stuff going on right now, so that's going to be the way it is for a while. And then our third segment is usually some kind of ranking of sorts. So we'll usually, ideas that we've run and we've done in previous episodes that will not be released because of many technical difficulties, where we actually ranked the entirety of the Fox X-Men universe, and we'll be basically doing stuff like that, just, ranking whatever. It could be something like that, or it could be ranking the coolest weapon in this, or ranking our favorite comics or something like that. So that'll be the gist of what that segment's about. And yeah, and then we sometimes we'll have a fourth segment where we do something a little more fun. It might be a game or something like that. But yeah, that's typically how the structure of this is all going to be. Sorry for the long little intro, but I just wanted to do this because there's a lot of prefacing that we attempted to do over the course of multiple episodes that did not get put in for whatever reason or another. But that's all I got on that. Enjoy the episode. I'm Quay, my co-host is Zay, and welcome to Peak Fiction.